I'm Dan at Classic Performance Products. I have in front of us our power steering flow control valve. This is an adjustable flow control valve. Very unique. There's not really anything like this out there. What this will let you do is adjust the flow rate from your power steering pump. Now these are in a type 2 pump, and I've got one with a pulley. It's a little bit obstructed, and I have one in a pump with no pulley just so it can be illustrated a little bit better. But on the top of the valve, you're going to see a plus and a minus, and it's as easy as turning towards the plus to get a higher flow rate and to the minus for a lower flow rate. There's a wide range of flow. This flow will slow down to about 1.5 gallons a minute and go up to almost 4 gallons a minute. The biggest thing that this is really doing while you drive your car and you make this change one way or the other is it's going to change primarily how sensitive the car feels. A lot of times somebody puts in a rack and pinion conversion or like a Mustang 2 setup, and they feel like the steering is too touchy, too sensitive, and at highway speeds they don't really care for driving the car. And what's really going on is the flow rate is so high in that application for that rack and pinion system that the lightest correction is sending a whole lot of power assist in one way or the other on the steering, and it makes the car kind of jumpy. The solution is to simply slow the flow rate down. So in this case, you would turn the car off and just turn the knob towards the minus. There's 9 different detent positions in here between fast and slow that you can adjust to. When you slow it down, the steering feels more natural, more linear. You still have all the amount of assist that you did before, but it will take a little bit more effort on the steering wheel before you start to assist. Kind of in simple terms, let's just say it takes 3 pound-feet of torque to park the car in your driveway. It will still take 3 pound-feet of torque no matter which way you have it set. The difference is, when does it start? Does the power steering come in at the most minute input, or do you have to apply a little bit of pressure on the wheel? And that's really what this flow rate does. So it makes it drive really natural down the highway, and it's more relaxed when you're driving along because the car's not so twitchy. But when you come to park or work a hydraulic booster, hydro-stop system, everything else is going to work just the same as it was. So it's a really simple piece to adjust. You just turn this knob on the top. The plumbing is very easy. This is a -6 AN style fitting. So from here you would just plumb off your power steering hose as normal. It's on a banjo, so really when you're tightening this down, this can be pivoted into any direction. As you can see, once it's got a pulley on, when the hose goes on and you start to tighten the fitting down, the fitting body is going to spin and the hose is going to go wherever you put it, and then that's where it's going to stay. It's going to replace a portion of the venturi that was inside of the power steering pump body. This whole region through here is all really a part of the flow control of the pump. It's not just a venturi, but we're going to replace just the venturi in order to control the different flow rates. To find out more about this power steering flow control valve, you can reach out to us on the web at www.classicperform.com, or you can give us a call at 714-522-2000.